Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're reacting to Game of Thrones, Daenerys Targaryen, the Fallen Queen. This was posted by Slifer2812. We watched stuff from them before. 379K subscribers, posted back May 2019, 1.3 million views with a runtime of just under 7 minutes. So if you want to watch this uninterrupted, a link will be in the description box down below, as well as a link to the Patreon, the Twitch stream, all the good stuff. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. My Game of Thrones videos tend to be a little lengthy, but we'll watch and we'll see what we talk about afterwards, right? So Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. Let's get it.
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen,
Daenerys Storm,
heir to the Iron Throne, rightful queen of the Andals and the First Men,
breaker of chains,
protector of the Seven Kingdoms,
it's in there somewhere,
the mother of dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the breaker of chains.
There we go. She's got about 7,000 things she got to go through.
This, you came into the world.
I remember that story. All the dogs in King's Landing howled through the night.
I mean, she is the Stormborn.
I do know this. The Targaryen girl convinces her horse lord husband to invade. And the Dothraki horde crosses the narrow sea. We won't be able to stop them.
Daenerys Targaryen has wed some Dothraki horse lord. What of it?
Y'all leave Aquaman alone.
Rhaegar Targaryen did to your sister, the woman I loved.
I'll kill every Targaryen I get my hands on.
You can't get your hands on this one, can you?
I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms.
You're a Targaryen. You're the mother of dragons.
Man, Jorah really loved her, man.
I need to be more than that. I will do what queens do. I will rule. And I will.
I'm already low-key kind of mad. Dracarys.
I will answer injustice with justice.
You know I'm not going to let Cersei stay on the Iron Throne.
Speaking to Cersei will not prevent a slaughter. But perhaps it's good that people see that Daenerys Stormborn made every effort to avoid bloodshed, and Cersei Lannister refused. Which is only to blame when the sky falls down upon them.
I still don't know how her coin has landed, but I'm quite certain about yours. I beg you, Your Grace, do not destroy the city you came to save. Do not become what you have always struggled to defeat.
When the people rose in revolt against him, your father set their towns and castles aflame. He murdered sons in front of their fathers. He burned men alive with wildfire and laughed as they screamed.
Do you know what kept me
A mad
standing through
king.
all those years in exile? Faith. Not in any gods. Not in myths and legends. In myself. In Daenerys Targaryen.
Burn them all! Burn them all!
And I swear to you that those who would harm you will die screaming.
Burn them all!
I'm already fed up.
You're a dragon. Be a dragon.
That shot, man. That shot with the wings behind her is honestly the best thing that happened from that whole season. I got that throne up there too. Her image, man, her little vision she had came true with the ash falling. I remember everybody speculating about that.
Forgive me, Khaleesi.
Have you done something to offend me?
Many things.
Long ago and long forgiven.
You spied on her.
But you did forgive, despite my failures. When I heard you named Tyrion your hand, it broke my heart. Tyrion Lannister was right. I love you. You know I would die for you.
And
I always love you. I would
then he
never
fucking
abandon
did. He died
I'm
protecting her.
to protect you, to serve.
If I have failed you, my queen, forgive me.
Once you said, family is what lives on. All that lives on.
You wanted what you want, a better world, all of us.
I'll kill him. Him, Ned Stark, the king down, 100 of them until you and I are the only people left in this world.
Doesn't matter now.
Have you been down there? Have you seen children, little children burned?
She's the queen we chose. Be with me.
You are my queen. No.
Wait for it. Yeah.
I want to know what it's like to serve with pride. To fight for someone I believe in. You believe in her?
With all my heart.
I love Emilia Clarke. Emilia Clarke is like a whole. She's a wife. Like she's just a whole wife.
You have a good
Fire and ice.
title, a birthright. But you have something more than that. They cover it up and deny it, but you have a gentle heart. You would not only be respected and feared, you would be loved.
What do you pray for, Sir Jorah?
All them fucking burnt kids knew you had a gentle heart.
Home.
I fucking just scooped her up and flew away. Listen. All right, Craft
Because it's the cheesiest.
is the easiest because it's the cheesiest. I'm gonna mute this and make sure that this is actually there's nothing after this. I hate ads at the end of videos. They really makes no sense. Like you watch the whole thing, then there's just an ad, like before or during. Okay, yeah, that was it. So all right. I'll keep it short. One, but let's get the obvious out of the way. The video that was just presented to us by Slifer was beautiful. It puts a great focus on Daenerys, and it's a beautiful tribute to the fallen queen. Now, while the tribute was amazing, it was put together nicely. I love the music. Everything about it was fantastic. That fucking last season, bro, really just upsets me. And I'll mention it. Every Game of Thrones edit, I'll mention it. The fucking directors wanted to go make Star Wars videos, Star Wars movies, and they rushed their last 2 seasons. I love season 7. People shit on the show past season 5, right? Or past season 4. 1 through 4, people love. 5, 6, and 7 is always up in the air between the fan base. I love 1 through 7. I love it, every bit of it, start to finish. Season 8 being 6 episodes and being so rushed. It's so rushed. Like that last scene there, Jon stabs her, the dragon fucking flies away. And it just cuts to Jon being on trial, basically. It doesn't show him going to turn himself in. It doesn't show the reaction by Grey Worm, because Grey Worm probably would have attacked him. There's just a lot it doesn't show. And I get it. The dragon comes up and breathes fire and burns the throne, because the throne is the reason for all this, and it's very symbolic. A fucking dragon's not going to... Drogon is not going to come up there and be like, you killed mama. You know what? I respect that. That throne is what caused you to do it, isn't it? And for that, huh? Come on. It just is so rushed. I think the big thing, I think it's the big reason people are mad at it is because it's rushed. A lot of the storylines and plot twists don't make any sense. Uh, Jamie falling in love or having the moment with Brienne just to go back to Cersei, throwing away all his character development. Him and Cersei has the most anticlimactic death of any, in my opinion, of any like main villain. Just dies under some rocks. A poor hound dies to fire. Jorah's one of only like 2 people to die during the Night Walker war with the Night King. It's not that Daenerys turned. It's not that Dany became evil, right? It's the fact that it happened in all of 14 minutes. Like she was cool up into that, or what was it that they? What was the one thing with the ship that they just forgot? It just pisses me off. The bells. Look, I don't mind the bells causing her to snap. I don't mind her hearing that, and then she just snaps and goes crazy. I don't like it, but at the same time, I don't mind it. It's just the fact that it happened so rapidly. It happened in basically like an episode and a half. If you want to do that, the whole last season should have been, we should have planted more seeds. And yeah, you can go back throughout the seasons and see little seeds planted of her being like the Mad King and wanting to do that. But it's just not there. She's always been this like beloved queen everywhere she went. Breaker of chains. And yet she burns and melts innocent kids, women, and children. You know? Jaime should have killed Cersei. That should have completed his character development. Jaime should have killed Cersei. I'm not saying Jaime had to live, but I feel like he should have killed Cersei. We never got the moment of Dany and Jon. Dany never even got to sit in the throne. We never got to see them together, you know? Obviously, that'd be too good of an ending for Game of Thrones, but it still could have worked. Jon getting banished basically still to the north, right? He takes the people beyond the wall, and he's going to make his life there. And Arya's going west of Westeros. It just, the ending was not, it wasn't a satisfying ending. For a show filled with death, and you never know what's going to happen at any turn, I still feel like the finale should be satisfying in some way, shape, or form. Nobody was happy Bronn was named king. Who's a better storyteller than Bronn the Broken? Leaving Tyrion out of the book. Like, come on. There's just things that is just silly. But outside of my opinions about the 8th season, I love this video by Slifer. And on that note, I'm going to go and head out. Kept it not too long-winded, but still, we could go longer. As always, guys, links to everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.